And speaking volumes, I know you and others are working diligently on a big event coming up at the end of April. If you would walk us through the name of the event, what are some of the things that are taking place and things of that sort?
Right. Well, let me touch base on one thing I should have mentioned previously is that we also have virtual programming, and we've literally had participants from all over the world, in addition to all over the state. So I didn't want people to have the impression that you have to come to a physical location. Kate's Club has a lot of opportunities, particularly in our young adults program, to do a lot virtually. So that's an important piece that I want to emphasize. And you're right, end of this month, we've got kind of our event of the year. It's the 2025 Mourning Glory Gala and live auction. And we're really looking forward to the opportunity to bring our community together to both raise funds for Kate's Club, but it's more than just the usual gala where you go and you raise a glass and you bid in an auction and things like that. It's really an incredible community event, a community building event for our supporters, where everyone comes together from member families to our donors to corporate sponsors to a lot of the philanthropic community in Atlanta and beyond. We're excited to have some of those outside the metro Atlanta area sponsors and donors this year joining us for the event to recognize our growth from around the state. And this year we're coming together under the theme of connection and how people really make and build on connections both within their family and outside their family in the greater community for those who are grieving.
Wow, it sounds like a tremendous experience. And as you noted, galas in and of themselves are just wonderful events. But it sounds like you're bringing a great cross reference of not only the youth and the families that you serve, but like you said, different points of interest, donors, and just people who really see the organization at work. Could you share with us, in addition to, I'll say, the combo of the celebration, the awareness, and the community building, are there opportunities for people, whether it's purchasing a ticket, doing a sponsorship, or just doing a general donation? So, especially if they're not able to be there physically, they can still lend some level of support. Of course, word of mouth and share the info, but what are some support opportunities that are available leading up to the event?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a fun event, so I highly encourage people to come. Andrew, I know you like to have a good time, and I think you would love the event that we put together. We've got a great band this year called Will and the Exclamation Points. They're one of Metro Atlanta's hottest dance party bands, so that will cap off our evening after really being able to connect. And one thing I like to talk about with the Morning Glory Gala is the name it comes from. And I was really surprised to learn about it. They named the gala officially in 2019. Kate's Club history goes all the way back to 2003. Their first gala event started in 2013, but in 2019 they renamed it the Morning Glory Gala. I didn't know a lot about flowers. Andrew, you seem like a guy who's probably given out a lot of flowers over the years, and so you probably already knew this. But the Morning Glory is a flower that closes at night and then gradually reopens throughout the day. And there's no more perfect representation of how grief works because you may come across a friend or a family member, someone you know who is grieving, and yet they're the life of the party. They're, on top of the world. They're having a really great time. And all of us have our good days and bad days. Sometimes we're up and down, but that is so intensified during the grieving process that the next time you see them, they might be like that morning glory flower at night where they've closed off and they're having a really difficult time. So that's kind of the thing with grief. There's no predictability of when it comes. And so, to have that flower represent what this party's like, because it's hard to say to someone who's not familiar with our work to say, come to this party with us. We're celebrating grief. That doesn't come across, as something that you would celebrate, but it is really the representation of the kind of community that we're building to show it's okay to have those highs. And then when you have those lows, you've got others around you helping you through it. And so our gala is about recognizing that. And the gala starts off at 5 p.m. with a VIP reception for those that want to give at a higher level of sponsorship for the group. There are two ways you can start doing that. At our lowest sponsorship level, it's $2,003, recognizing the year we were founded in 2003. You can sponsor at that level. You can also buy a table at the level of $3,000, which is 8 seats. And then we have higher and higher sponsorship opportunities going up to $35,000 for a presenting sponsor who has a lot of opportunities to really engage in the event. It starts off with a cocktail hour at 6 o'clock for everyone who wants to buy an individual ticket. You come in for that cocktail hour, and we've got a lot of fun things coming. We've got one of those 360 photo booths where you can kind of get in there and do the video with a friend and really show off your party clothes. Andrew, you're a well-dressed man, I can tell already. So if you're able to make it with us, I want to get in that 360 booth with you so we can really show off our duds, because I've got a cool black suit I'm planning to wear. And so there are things like that that are a lot of fun. That'll transition into a dinner where you get to meet and see a video of one of our families who have really experienced Cape Club for a number of years now and have really built a connection with each other. They're going to join us for the event, so we're really excited about that. We'll have a few speakers, but more importantly, an incredible dinner there at the Grand Hyatt Buckhead, which puts on the best events that I've ever been involved with, and has some of the most amazing food that you could want. And then we'll cap the night off, like I said, with Will and the exclamation points, dancing the night away. And I failed to mention in there, during our cocktail hour, we have a silent auction. During the dinner, we have a live auction, and those are some of the most fun times with the competition that goes, with people trying to compete for those prizes and things like that. And you mentioned opportunities for people at home. We actually, about a week before auction, will make our silent auction available to those who can't join us, so they can bid on items leading up through and even on that night, so they can join us that way. And we got some really cool options in that silent auction that we'll be featuring. We haven't quite unveiled those yet, but we're going to kind of put those out on social media. So if somebody's interested in finding out about that, they can email us at Caves Club. Tickets are already on sale on our website, as well as those sponsorship opportunities for those that are looking to sponsor the event and be more involved in Caves Club like that. So there's just a number of ways people can participate, and we welcome them all.